So
what's up? Let me pull the chat over here. I think we're live. Let me see. Yeah, we should be live. And looks like we're gonna get stopped out for like the 8th time today. If you're just tuning in, we just started up the stream. We are currently in a trade. It does not look like it's gonna go our way. We have gotten absolutely wrecked today. And once everybody kind of trickles in here, I'll start going over some trades that we took. But welcome in, welcome in. If you're just joining up, make sure you press the like button. Say what's up in chat. Let me know how your day's been going. Like I just said, I've been getting rolled today. Absolutely rolled. What up, Composite? How's it going, man? What's up? Yo, yo. What up, Fluffy? Yeah, hope everybody's day's been good. Hopefully the trading's been better than how it's been going for me. I know a lot of us have been kind of struggling today. If you saw that move earlier at the open, I mean, wow. That was absolutely insane. But yeah, once we get some people trickling in here, I'll go over some of the trades that I took this morning. I kind of mess with my Spotify volume, so let me know if it's too loud or too soft. Pushover kind of works, just takes a few minutes. Yeah, there's like a delay with the stream when it ends. It's weird. Liam said I should ask you if you have a journal. Yeah, I'll give you the journal template. Give me 1 minute. If I forget, just remind me. What up, Bradley? Thankfully left today, green up 850. Nice, man. You today's a really tough day to be green, so that's really awesome. Sounds good. Sweet. How'd everything go for you, Liam? I'm not even going to say anything about this trade, but there's no way we finally catch a winner. I should not have said that. I should not have said that. Dude, my mental on days like this, I can just feel it falling apart. Like I want to take this off so bad, but I got to stick to my plan. But my head's just screaming at me to take it off. But what I'll probably do is if we make a little impulse move above this prior candle, I will move my stop up just to protect myself a little bit because we're already in trouble. Which there it is. There's the move there. So we'll lock in 300 just to be safe. My mental crashed out and burned after preaching it too. Glad to finish this week green though. Yeah, I guess that's kind of the upside for me as well, is like I gotta remember that I'm still in the green, so there's nothing to panic about. And there's the stop out. I mean, we kind of chipped away at a loss there. I'll take that. Same here. Dude, today, oh my God, this move right here, diabolical 500 point ripper. Like, are you kidding me? Off of nothing too. Like 28,400 is not a level that I have anywhere. Like absolutely insane. Yeah, 400 is not anything of significance to me. And we just, I mean, literally V'd off of it like crazy. But, I mean, in hindsight, there's probably just like a ton of liquidity below this low. Just sweeped everybody out and just ripped off of it. I mean, that was nuts. It was a level on the daily, if I remember right. Flush of an old low, I think, or an old wick. Let me jump back over. So I have 500. Is this 260 is the wick, prior wick over here. I don't see anything, Jamie. Maybe I'm wrong. Is this? No, that's not 400 either. Dude, I'm not seeing anything. Chasing the original move all day. Me too. I got stuck. I'll show you in a minute. So unpredictable, but not one that I heard anyone mention. I think it was the flush of that low more recently. Oh, yeah, over here, the 500. So it just swept 500 like 100 points and then just ripped everybody's face off. It's so insane. Look at this wick on the daily. Jeez. Yeah, I gotta be careful. I do not want to get myself in trouble here. I mean, I'm glad we found a nice little trade right as I started the stream. That kind of, I mean, I was down like 900, I think, coming into the stream. So we're under damage control today. That was not on my charts either, except the sweep. Yeah. I mean, this area is interesting down here. This double bottom from over here. When was this? 11:30. But every single trade you see from today, all these are losses. Every single one. Let me besides the one we just took, which was from off of our level at 95, was at the top of that wick. Our stop was just under the wick. So this is our only winner for today. Everyone make sure to like. Yeah. New stream. Even if you've been here for Liam's or Matt's, it is a new stream. So make sure as you come in here that you smash that like button. Try to get it up to 100 today. So yeah, I guess we can go over some trades real quick. So like we just talked about, right here, this was a key level for me. That is the overnight low. And coming into the session, 8:30 candle opens. We rip face higher, reject, drop what? Almost 300 points. So my idea was, we had such a big move off the open to take a long off of our level here, which is that overnight low, which is something that I do pretty often. Got stopped out. Honestly, after a move like that and dipping below the 500 level, I was looking for continuation lower. So after we made this sweep lower, I was looking for a retrace right here. So I took a short at 520, which is the bottom of that zone for me. Got wicked out, stopped out almost instantly. Tried again at 550, wicked out again instantly. Those were like pretty close to each other. I think they were within the same candle. I have them separated just to show you guys. But that put me down pretty decent on the day. Came up, tested the London high, which for me was 825. You have a double top up here, so the idea was to potentially take a quick scalp off it. So got out on this wick right here, stopped me out. So had an entry right on that level at 25, got stopped out. Waited again, we dropped below it. So in my head, it was like, you know, my thesis was correct. We just didn't have the risk tolerance to get the trade done. You know, had our stop in way higher, which I mean, we just cannot afford to do on these sort of accounts. It would have worked out nicely. In hindsight, a retest of my zone at 700 would have been a really nice long, but hindsight's 2020. So retesting into that area, I'm thinking, okay, big rejection up here at 900, which was a big level from overnight. Let's see if we can get continuation again. Entered same trade, literally same trade as over here. Tried again at 825, got wicked out to the tick. So another loss there. We push above it. Now I'm looking for a long, which did work out, but we got stopped out anyway. So we got in right at the top of the retest of that area. That's 900. So we got in literally right in like the 90s, 95, and then got wicked out. And then it moved, had a great move in the direction that we wanted to. So, I mean, again, kind of like some of these trades kind of had the right idea, just got stopped out with it being so volatile. You know, I guess I could have sized down a little bit, maybe opened my stop up more, but can't really do anything about that. And then finally, the last trade that we just took, as literally put that trade on as the stream started, took a quick like $300 or something like that, which was the only trade that was successful today. So a lot of L's. I ended green in props and cash account, locked out, not giving anything back. So I'm nice composite. Friday is account preservation day. Dude, you're 100% correct. Just got to keep the weeks green and keep from getting more red. 100%. That's kind of what we're doing, you know. I don't really have expectations to like bring this all the way back to break even. It's more of a damage control. We'll take trades if we see it. You know, this might be a bad idea considering the last two trades that I took off of this level didn't work. But if we come back down to 825, I would consider maybe a little long, and maybe we size down a little bit, maybe like 3 micros or something like that. Exactly. Afternoon can wreck you, destroy the weak skins. Yep, that's kind of what happened to me today. We didn't, you know, wipe our account or anything, but 638 is not ideal. Not ideal at all. But we're gonna try not to tilt. Oh, let me give you that template. Let me see. Template. Site. All right, guys, here's that Notion template for the journal. So what you want to do is bring it over, open that link, and it'll send you to this page. Go to the top right where it says duplicate, click that, and then it'll make a copy, an editable copy in your own Notion. And that's all you got to do. And Notion's all free, so if you don't have an account, it's pretty quick and easy to make one. Also got wrecked today, cut it short. though at only 200 loss, saw a pattern of tilting. Yeah, good job for recognizing that. I'm kind of feeling the same way right now. Do not want to tilt and ruin the progress that we've made, because at the end of the day, it's been a good week and nothing to really hang our hat on. Yeah, composite. It's really basic, but I think that's kind of the point of the way that I wanted to make it. You know, the easier it is to journal, I feel like it's the more likely you are to actually do it. So just a very basic system, you know, P&L, grade yourself A, B, C, D, and then you can give yourself quick notes, and it's just something good to look back on. All right, we are coming down to 25. I mean, that's kind of exactly what I look for. So might take this. We'll leave it up. We'll keep it really tight. And we will look for a quick scalp. We're not going to do anything crazy. But this is what I look for. So when the opportunity presents itself, you gotta swing. But we're about to find out if this is a mistake or not. We don't have anything else going on, right? Yeah. What am I talking about? It's Friday at 1 o'clock. Here we go. 10 points away. We'll be ready to add our stop in as soon as we get filled, if we do. Matches your short from before. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like, I mean, I took 2 shorts off that level. But that's kind of part of my strategy, and the way that I see the market is, you know, flipping levels, you know, levels that were support that turn into resistance, and levels of resistance that turn into support. It's 1 o'clock on the dot. I'm cruising the streets. Texas Ryan, are you green on the day, or how'd your day go? Gonna call today, Bradley. Took a short off 1400 wick test and pulled a 1 hour to be down 1 hour on the day. Played the P&L, which is no bueno, so need to just call it, I think. Yeah, good shout. That's good self-awareness, and I think that's the right play if that's how you're feeling. Oh God, no. All right, here we go. We're coming down. Let's see what happens. Barely breathing. Me too, dude. I was coming into the stream, I was down 900. Not good. Not good at all. Oh man, we might not get filled. Watch this thing rip now. Red today, 3K across 2 accounts. Did you trade, were you on evals today though, Jamie? All right, we might get filled here. We'll be ready to move our stop as soon as that happens. And are we gonna get 1 ticked? No way. Okay. No shot. No shot. Bro. Okay. Let's be careful. I'm not gonna go crazy. This looks good at the bottom of this area. If we start moving up, you know, 10 points to like 37 or 40, I'll probably start tightening my risk. There it is right there. So we'll tighten up a bit. Because if we move against our own wick, that kind of invalidates it for me. And are we gonna get stopped? It looks like it. Yeah, it looks heavy. Looks heavy. Just under 1K red on eval, 2K on my Apex funded. It's got buffer room, but now need to put in a shift to work your way back. Yeah. I don't know, man. I just don't trust this move. I don't trust it. I'm gonna go break even. Like, look at the way this thing's moving. Let's look at the 1 minute. This just looks so sketchy. All right, GG's. So actually, like, pretty perfect entry. So our stop was 10 points under, so 15. We took that for 30 points. All right, we take that. We take that. We take that. GG's. Nicely done. Thank you, man. Thanks, Jamie. Yeah, that was that level, man. That was redemption. 2 L's on the same exact trade, taking it, you know, on the other side. Feels good to get that back. Thanks, Composite. Appreciate that. What was your entry model confluence for placing the limit order there? Nice trade. Okay, so very simply, this is the top of overnight, the London session. So I'm gonna save this up here so I can. So we had this is where that level comes from. We respected it, moved lower at the 545 candle, so we made a massive move off that low. So we now know this is a level, an area of interest, right? So as we come back up to it from this morning, that's where this trade is right here. This is an attempt that I made that was a loss. So that's area of interest. I took a short, didn't work. Same thing. Tried to short it, got wicked out, but you can see very clearly that price is responding to that level. So it pushed above it, retested it, and then ultimately moved higher off of that level. So as we come back down to it, the idea is that we respect it again, or it's not always that, you know, it works out that way or that it respects it perfectly, but we know that it's an area of interest where the market is going to react in some sort of way. So, you know, we could have been wrong, and that could have been a flush and retest, and it could move lower. We might still see that, but in this case, you know, I'm not looking for a crazy move. So we get long off of that level, and we're looking for a quick reaction. You know, that's all that trade is. First time in chat, looking good. So many questions, however. Yeah, ask away, Ace. I will answer the best I can. Just shoot me whatever you got. By the skin of your teeth, nice call. Yeah, that was a close one. I think the market is going to push MOC. Trump said shortly good news, talking about the war in Iran. Trump taco, I'm assuming again. You're anticipating that he comes on and says something going into the weekend, or what? How many contracts was that? 5 micros. Appreciate the explain. No problem, man. No problem, Alex. Yeah, like, so we might see what I just said. You know, it might break under this level, then you might see a retest, and it could move lower. Oh, he said good news shortly. Oh, okay, sorry, I misread that. Hasn't he recently been like, he's been doing it? He's been pushing out news like over the weekend, right? Like he'll like pop in on a Sunday and just be like, we just bombed Iran. Okay, you have volume profile, I assume, on the right side of the screen. How to use that to inform trades? It's more of confluence for me. So I think pretty much every trader that's on the show uses volume profile in some capacity. For me, I just use it as confluence. So let me look for an example. Like, well, you have, like, if we look at this big volume shelf here, right, we know that the most amount of volume in this visible range, because that's what this indicator is, it's a visible range volume profile. If it were up to me, I would look at a session volume profile. I think it'll be a little bit more helpful. This includes data from like 1 a.m. so whatever's visible on my screen, which I don't love that, but I mean, we'll just adjust it for the sake of showing you. So let it 5 a.m. let's just use the data here. So the most amount of volume conducted in the session is still right in this area, 725, right? And you can see that reflected in price, and that's a level that we moved off. So it helps you, you know, doesn't confirm support or resistance, just for me personally helps add confluence. So this was a big zone for me on a higher time frame, which was 28,700. You know, combined with the fact that this is a big volume shelf, just adds confirmation and gives me more confidence that this is a good level to long off of, which is actually a trade that I didn't take. But same thing, you have another area of interest up here. They put in a lot of volume. I mean, not a ton in, you know, relative to the rest of our volume profile, but we know that there were sellers that showed up at 900, and you can see that reflected in price. You guys see this earlier? Trump Social pitched a 100K monthly fee. Yeah, I saw that. Matt put that in the Discord like last night, which is just insane. Look at that double bottom off that level. That is crazy. So this is proven to be, you know, once again, a trusted area where you can kind of base trades off of. And that's like the whole idea around my trading, the way that I view the market. Now, the real question is, you know, do we ultimately push? Why do I keep grabbing that? Do we push higher through this? Do we respect our level at 900, which, you know, it's proven to be another level of interest? Currently showing that that is not a level that price wants to move past. So we will probably be in a choppy zone going into 2 o'clock. Did you enter on that long? Yeah, I got in long right here on this candle, this first candle at 125. And we're getting slapped off 900, or just below 900. They front ran it. Let's check the hourly. Yeah, I mean, looks bullish for sure. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, we're still like in a downtrend, but looks bullish for the meantime. But it is Friday going into the weekend. 1:30 on a Friday. You never really know. Are there any ICT traders in here? If so, just because I'm looking at it, and it's kind of lining up with our London, our London high. Is this a valid fair value gap? I'm just wondering. I'm very curious. Is this a level that you guys would trade off of? Yeah, that's a IFBG. Gotcha. Oh yeah, inverse because it broke it and then. Gotcha. Monthly OPEX 2 could explain the funky movement. Yeah. All right, big rejection off 900. So I'm curious if we melt back down. You know, if we do, the area that I'm looking for us to revisit would be, I know it's a big move, but as you can see, the market has proven to do that. I would look at like almost a move back to 700, 28,700. Big move. Don't know if it'll happen, but if we do find sellers and buyers run out of momentum or they run out of steam, I think that could be on the table. If I rewind the stream, would I be able to see the orders on your chart? Yeah. Yeah, you can rewind it. It's on there. That was at 125. So just go back to that candle. That was what, 10 minutes ago? No problem. Probably target that volume shelf again for retest and go dumpy do and or dumpy do. Volume shelf. Right here, the one we just talked about. Yeah, I see what you're seeing. If that's what you're talking about. Ryan, what's your take? Oh shit. What's your take on low volume nodes? Like or maybe not, maybe I'm misspeaking, but like these valleys. In my head, you could find buyers again that step into this void. I'm curious what you think about that. Which would kind of line up with the top of that shelf, you know, at 50s. Same thing if we were to like find buyers and push back up into like 975 in this little valley. Could find sellers again, potentially. That's kind of how I'm interpreting it. Depends on the price action up to that point. Today it's harder to figure out with so many significant levels getting punched through. Yeah. Oh, I feel you. Just have to revert back to the law of average. What does it normally do, or how does it normally react? Yeah, that's fair. That's a logical way to think about it. Looking heavy though, but I mean it's 1:30, so we're in that kind of weird time frame where you might just see some chop. Could just like range out in here, to be honest. We will see. I will say ICT also uses time, so all assets took lunch low, but he looks at lunch lows. What time frame is that, out of curiosity? Like from like 11 to 12 or like 11 to 1 or 12 to 1 or something like that? But there's divergence with ES taking 10-15 low, so expectation would be for 1430 to set up a trade, which means you can see NQ sweep 1415. Let's look. What are these numbers? 10-15. What are you looking at? Oh, are you talking about time? Am I like lost right now? Sorry. Do you all stick to the Qs, or does anyone trade MES? I think most of us primarily trade Nasdaq, but $11 to $12.30 when I traded it, used 11 to 12. Let's just plot it out of curiosity. I just want to look. 11 to 12. Do you know if it's central? Like, does it matter? Is it central? So we would be retesting the lunch low right now in his model, or whatever you call it. I like the downside here. I think a lot of this was positioning with options expiring. Given the weakness in AI and geopolitical tension going the wrong way, perceived weakness in AI. What is that? What's that site where it like shows all the sectors and like it's like a heat map of the sectors? You guys know what I'm talking about? I'd be curious to pull that up. I'm blanking on the name. That central bay uses New York. Oh, okay. Yeah, FinViz, that's it. I just doxed myself. That's okay. Okay. I mean, it looks like everything's struggling today. Energy is the only thing I'm seeing make a... Because Ryan, I think I heard you, you look at Mag 7 and stuff, right? I feel like that's something I'm going to introduce to my trading. I think that's really interesting, right? Like watching who's leading, what's going on in the Nasdaq. What's up, Justice? Oh yeah, we are breaking. Oof. Dude, I want to take that. That short looks really good. Retest of 25, the level we longed earlier. Looking for a dump. We kind of just missed it. I should have just pulled the trigger there. Just more info to help you put the puzzle together. Yeah. I think it's interesting. You had an order at 28 and missed it. For a short? Unfortunate. We'll look for a retest. If it if we see something like this, you know, maybe we take a stab. Not we, but me. Okay, a little bit of a reaction at 800. Just a little bit. See if it holds. Nothing that I'm really putting too much weight into. I don't know. In my opinion, I don't think it will really hold, but could be wrong. This thing might just melt. But where are we heading? I mean, I said earlier, my kind of the way that I'm seeing it is if we do make a move lower, it's probably in this little volume shelf right here that Ryan was talking about as well, which is like the 720s, potentially all the way into 700. Short 5 from 830-ish. Nice, man. That's actually, dude, that's a killer entry. You like, was it off that prior wick? I don't know what time frame you're on, but right off that prior wick, that's a nice entry. Yeah, if I were in from there, man, I would just be trailing my stop, looking for like 700. Not financial advice. Yeah, well, where's view up? Let me pull it up. Oh, wow. Yeah. It's so funny how these levels like just line up. It's just crazy. Like 7 VWAP, like being perfectly at 800 is just crazy. Eyes on 700, nice. Yeah, that's what I was kind of right back into that little consolidation from 10 o'clock. Okay, we might see a little opportunity to jump in. If we do, it's going to be another tight one. Yeah, I doubt it comes back up, tags us in. I doubt it. That's the plan if we don't rip and stop. I think you're in good shape, dude. I mean, I've been wrong many times, but I think you're in pretty good shape. All right, we're tagged in. Oh, we're only in one. What happened? Did we only get filled one? What? Okay, there's the rest. I'm gonna keep this tight. I do not want to give back more than $100. Might be way too tight. We need to see a reaction or I'm not feeling good about this anymore. The VWAP bounce, man. Oh, you just got stopped out. Yep, me too. 37's interesting too, at the bottom of these bodies. Damn. NT though, break even never hurt anybody. Pushing off VWAP, wow. I did not see that coming. I know we like mentioned if 800 holds up, but I really didn't think we would. It still looks so heavy to me. All right, we're gonna take a little stab. I like that area. We'll look for 825 again. Or if we really get a reaction, then we might open it up a little bit and then just trail our stop, depending on how this candle closes. I'm just not convinced that we move back up, but I've been wrong all day, so. Okay, good reaction. So I'm gonna open up to that volume valley that we've been talking about, and I'm gonna trail. I'm really looking, if we do push 25s, which is what we just called out, then I'm gonna really tighten it up and we'll just take what the market's giving us. Oh no. We're getting too confident. $10.23 for the day, locking the gain in. Nice, man. Tough day to come out green, so nice job, man. Very nice. Definitely a good day to lock it up, enjoy the weekend, and come back fresh on Monday. Buyers are trying. I'll give it to them. They are trying. And they might be successful. Could push it back up to 900, back up here. Three minutes left in this candle. It's kind of got to make a move coming down to the close of the candle. All right, Composite. Have a good weekend, man. GG's. Yeah, it looks like buyers are just taking over now. Two minutes left in the candle. Not loving it. Stopped up. I don't know. I don't know. I don't trust the longs. I don't trust the short. Just chop. Could see a little bit of a reaction at 2 o'clock. Kind of want to take the short again, but we'll see how this candle closes. Strong close. Very strong close. Dude, I was just gonna say that, Liam. I'm like, that's why I don't put it on my charts, because I would have took this long, and then of course it would have worked. Like when like 90% of the time I do take it, it just gets absolutely flushed. The anchored VWAP too, of course. I mean, makes sense. It's a session VWAP, so that was at 840. So this is a nice long here if you're bullish. Could be a good entry. The risk reward tool on your chart represents the trades you've taken. Yep. Yes, sir. I'm kind of interested in this now. If we can get a fill, I'm going to put my stop probably right at 60. See if we get more momentum off view up. No fill? Really? No fill. Okay. Push 900s. Candle closing here. Oof, I don't like this close. It was looking really good for a second. Yeah. And it's gonna rip, isn't it? All right, I'll take that. I'll take that stop. We would have got stopped out the full 10 points anyway, 15 points. still like the long though. Might give myself one more attempt at it and then probably call it there. There's 850. Crab close on the 5, yeah. Is it just me or does like, is this, I feel like this is just chop right here because I'm going back and forth. I'm like, the short looks good, the long looks good. Can't make up its mind. This is gonna give me a stroke. Are you getting chopped up too? Or is it just me? Yeah, they're fighting both sides, probably. Yep. Seems to be stalling for a breakout. Could see that. Feel like we go into a bearish close. I mean, yeah, it was a huge move. Absolutely massive move. So let's throw on the meme fibs. 0.5 is literally that shelf we keep talking about. All right. Call me crazy, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm okay with one more loss. I'll probably lock out if this goes against me. But I do think it's possible. We shall see. New candle. It's got to make a decision here. Tighten up slightly. Protect ourselves. And if we get chopped out, then we'll just take the loss and move on and come back on Monday. But this will be a type of move. If it does start going in our direction, then it'll just be we'll just trail it. You know, take what the market gives us. Yeah, this is so choppy. You got summoned by the meme. If you can get past that structure, it should run. Trying to get red to green. Don't try too hard, man. I believe in you too, man, but don't push it, especially this late on a Friday. You know, if you can, keep your losses to a minimum and try to come back. Oh, I'm saying you. Yeah. Hey, dude. I'm speaking to myself too. There's 25. I am worried about this. If we do break it, I think that's great for us, but I am a little bit worried. Okay. We will start trailing if we break it. Just like Jaws said last night, though, I feel like they can smell my stop up here. They're just going to come tag me out. I do not like this wick. It needs to flush this now, or I do not like. If it closes, we got 2 minutes left on the 5 minute. If it closes above this, I do not like that. Wish I could send you a screenshot of the QI sector, all choppy. Join our Discord. You can throw it in the Discord. I respect not taking profit early in the chop. Kudos. Thanks, man. We're trying. MU is dumping. AI sector. Yeah, Len, you can join the Discord and throw it in there. Yeah, call up Fred, please. Tell him to do us a favor here. Here, I'll send you the link. If you're not in the Discord, pull up. Okay, that candle is closing. We needed to close under our 825. Hey bro, I've been writing this dip. Did you have to spam that like 5 times? 28,949. 28,949. It's a good short, dude. GZs. Better than me. I'd sell it this low and take my win and go to Monday. All right, there's the close under it. So come on, baby. It looks like it wants to flush it, and I'm VWAP's right here, right? It should be flushing VWAP right now. Okay. I like this. Don't fail me now. So if we revisit 2025, then take that off. View up at 801. View up right now. Okay. Flush it. Come on. Me and all the homies hate view up. Dude, I refuse to put it on my chart nowadays. I just hate it. It just messes me up so much. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, after the day I've had, I'm happy with this. I will probably again, like I said when we got into this trade, I will give what it takes, I will take what it gives us. So I'm gonna keep trailing it. If it stops us out, it stops us out. This is what we wanted though. Flush into the volume shelf that we've been talking about since we got on stream. Ryan mentioned it too. This shelf right in here at 725. Great trade to send in the weekend. I'd be out. There's a reason I do base hits. I'm a baby. Everybody has their own style, you know? Move this down to the bottom of this, the body of that double bottom. Yeah, give us the chunky boy flush. What do you say? I know it wants it. Give us 63 and we'll call it. I like your stop room. I always move my stop too quickly and don't let my trades breathe. You should push it further down to the resistance earlier. Yeah, I could see this pushing 700, but I mean that's a really big move, so we'll keep it modest. Thanks, Liam. Yeah, it was right off of that area. You know, prior support turns to resistance, anticipating it turning into resistance again, taking the retest of that level, and trusting that it gives us the move. All right, we'll trail this a little bit more. Yes, Bradley, come on, give it to us. 10 points away. $75s. There's 70. There it is, guys. Damn. What a roller coaster of a day. If you were in here when we went live, we were down $900. I'm very, very happy with that. Very happy with that. GG's. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks, Jamie. Or Liam, sorry. Yeah, that was a great trade. Let's mark it out. All right, so we got in at the retest of that level, that little zone. Our stop was, I mean, we had like a 10-point stop there. I don't know if, did we even go into drawdown? And we got out at 65. That is an ideal move for me. Wow. Watch us push 700. Congrats. Thanks, guys. GG's. Yep. What a comeback. He was down for the day till this trade. Yeah, we came into this we came into the stream down $900, so we climbed out of it. Yeah, what is it? What are we at? How many likes do we got right now? You gotta drop a like for that. Come on. Let's get to 100. We're only at 60. We got 130 people in here. Let's run it up. I know, Liam. Dude, I'm liking Power Hour. Power Hour gives some really good movement. I honestly traditionally don't really touch it very often, so the past 4 days has been incredible. Like, I'm not complaining at all. All right, it's moving into that shelf. Let's see what kind of reaction we get. LD, you might be I know it was a crazy day, but I'm telling you, a lot of us struggled. So what up, Trader Kane? Yes, sir. It's cameraman Danny. How's it going, dude? It was cool seeing you guys trade this morning. I saw your short from, I think, what was it? 850, right? Right in here. That was beautiful. Hope you're well too, man. Hope you are well. Did you get to see that trade? We just took this short from, well, 850, that level from earlier today, which is kind of crazy. I didn't realize that. Oh, you literally just joined? Yeah, we took this we took a short off the retest of this this level, which was 850. Literally got in at 850 and it flushed. We took 100 points. Thanks, man. Yeah, we came into the stream down like $900, so I'm very grateful to be in the green right now. A lot of people struggled. I was down 140 and got a $500 winner and got off. Nice, Mitch. Are you at work? Are you at work again, Mitch? Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Kane. Good to see you, man. Yes, sir, Ryan. Yes, sir. Yeah, if you saw my mood an hour ago, I mean, I was pissed off. So I'm very happy right now. Fiance, oh, you're not? Fiance is packing up for the weekend trip. Had to catch the stream. I joined you to say when you said meme fibs. Well, thanks for joining, man. What's your next trade plan? I think that's it for me. I am not going to push my luck. I think 700 is kind of interesting if we retest that area, but I mean, it's 220 on a Friday. We just climbed out of the hole, so I'm not gonna push it. GG's, Aaron. Nice. Past 50K. Apex? Oh yeah, man. Anyone hopping into a trade after 100-point winner is wild. You know who I instantly, I'm not even gonna say who I instantly think of for doing that, but he's got a very similar name to me. I think you might be able to figure out who I'm talking about. Look at that, Ryan. 25's exactly what we were talking about. So whoever was asking about volume profile earlier, this is what we're talking about. Now, it doesn't mean that we're just gonna like bomb off of this, you know, but it does mean that there is some sort of reaction in those areas where volume has been conducted in the past. And this has 3 minutes left on the 5-minute candle. You know, if we close above 59, 759, you know, that's a 3-bar reversal. You could see a little bit of a move. Doesn't look like that's shaping up, but just talking out loud, thinking out loud. I'm trying to learn how to use the volume profile to support the movement. I'll rewatch this trade a few times. Comeback runner. I think the best way to, you know, in my opinion, the best way to try to figure out, you know, and see the volume profile easier is to jump up in a time frame, like an hourly or something, and you'll start to see it a little bit more clearly. That was just easier for me when I was first learning about volume profile, just because those levels are more pronounced, you know. Talking about father? No. I'll tell you in Discord, Liam. Are you looking for a long? I'm not looking for any trade right now. Great pal. I'm not looking for anything, but you know, 700 is an area that I think is interesting for some sort of reaction. I don't know what, but you know, you have this prior consolidation zone from 10 o'clock that is right in that area, so it's an interesting level. You know, I don't, the further you get into the end of the session, especially going into a Friday, the less, I mean, to me at least, the less confident I would feel about any sort of trade. Looking for longs. Nice. He's just on his victory lap talking to chat. Retesting the 30-day value area low. Dude, I wish I could have custom. Actually, I could. Let me 30-day. What is it? The 17th. That's crazy that it doesn't have a value area low or high on this indicator. What is this? What is this? Developing value area. So is this the low and high? That doesn't seem right. Yeah, if you want to nuke yourself, keep trading closer to the bell. That's facts. On a 4-hour chart, Aaron. I was on a daily trying to look at it. I just don't have an indicator that I can use on this platform. This is what I just used, right? Yeah. Enjoy that long. If you guys aren't already in the Discord, make sure you pull up. I'll throw it in chat real quick. I use Sierra, but there should be a volume profile in TradingView. This is TradeC, so it is a TradingView based platform, but you don't get all the tools that like a normal. Matter of fact, what am I doing? I could just pull it up. Okay. What is it called again? Session. Make sure this is all right. Okay. So this takes from the open. Okay. So you were talking about the 4-hour. Oh, this is the session volume profile. Periodic, is that it? Can we set the period to month? Jump to a 4-hour. Not even working. All right, whatever, guys. Oh my God, ripping off that shelf. Jeez. Guys, we were talking about 25 the whole time. There it is. Crazy. Coming into 230. A bunch of liquidity coming in. thought there would be a lot more volume coming in than that, but I also don't trust that indicator at all. Hey, yo, ripping, I know, what the heck? And there it is again. 25s again. We took 1, 2, 3, almost 4 trades off of that level. And it's doing it again. Insane. If you did this back in the 1800s, they'd burn you with the stake with the witchcraft you did on that exit. Where did we get out? 76 or 65. 3K in volume, so quite a bit. 3.2. You kind of went long again. From where, Haley? There's 25. What happens? 3 minutes left in the candle. Came up to 25, rejected again. I apologize. Oh, you were looking at ES. Okay, that makes sense. No, you're good, man. You were, Haley, you were in long from 746. $30 points of drawdown. It's not bad. Did you stay in it or did you get stopped out? I'm curious, like, what if you're trading props, what kind of size are you guys trading? I almost strictly, like, in a market like this, I don't go over 5 micros. And you guys see how tight I keep my wrists. So I'm curious, like, what? So if you got in at 746, how big was your stop? Out at 820? Dude, nice trade. Yeah, very nice. GG's. I do risk dollar amount, so 50K account, I'm doing $100 risk per trade. Nice, Bradley. I mean, as you've seen from the last week, that's pretty much in line with how I kind of do it too. Like, if I'm on an eval, I might open it up a little bit more if I'm being more aggressive, but I feel like, you know, 5 micros, 100 bucks, it's about 10 points, right? Or am I stupid? You start with 2 micros, 15 point stop, and scale to 5. Nice. Oh, so you're adding in, you're scaling into your trades. Okay, we're back at 25. Rejected 25 again. 45 seconds left on this candle. Curious if it closes under 25, 825 again. I wonder if it hunts 700. I put stop at 722. Okay, so you barely made it out. Nice trade though. Yeah, didn't, so you would have yeah, you would have almost got stopped there. Okay, there's a big rejection candle. Let's see if there's follow through. It's 235 on a Friday. You got 100 points to the next big level. Three-bar reversal here. You could see that again here. Again, I think if it rejects 25, again, I think this might You might rotate the 700. I just got out of a meeting and that trade you took was dirty. GG. Thanks, Matt. Yeah, that was ideal. I mean, I came into my stream down 900 bucks, so I'm like very grateful to be in the green right now, especially after like a crazy day like this. I mean, every single trade, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, literally 6 L's in a row going into today. Came on stream and just had some great luck. It went our way. I cannot complain. Oh, hell yeah. GG's. Bradley. Nice. Zero skills. Why do I recognize that name? Are you the guy who didn't who won the giveaway and then butchered it? Didn't Ryan, you ripped him one. What a thing to be known for. All right, it's coming up to 25 again. There it is. Which ironically is like, that's like 50% of the wick, right? Yeah, almost exactly. 2 minutes left in the candle. Rejecting currently. Yeah, you're a boomer, not gonna lie. What a rejection. Guys, I mean 825. That was the level today. I'm glad we recognized it. That's pretty interesting, yeah, because 825 is failing. You have a psych level 800 that, you know, you would think if it gives out 800, this thing could flush again. In you know, the way that I'm seeing it. Yeah, GG's Bradley. You deserve it, man. You've been in like every stream. Same with Mitch. Here's the flush. Hanging out near 0 gamma 830 area. Aaron, what is that? I'm not familiar. 0 gamma. Are you looking at options? I'm pretty sure I'm getting robbed out of a 9K payout from MFFU with the transfer to live thing. What's going on? What do you, transfer to live? Like your account is I know Trader Kane was talking earlier about his Apex account, his Apex live account getting lost during some sort of transfer. I'm not really familiar with that, but GexBot, global exchange bot. What is? Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. What is that? Let me look it up. GexBot. Oh, unusual whales tool, or the official like GexBot website? Oh, options analysis. Okay. Real-time options classification. Interesting. Getting transferred to live in on one account out of 4 because I didn't copy to the rest. So going into dormant state or something, and then I'm pretty sure they won't let me request on today's profits, which are 9K all around. Getting transferred to live on one account out of 4 because I didn't. Oh, ooh, that's tough. So you just didn't copy it over? I mean, I don't know how MFFU operates, but if you're getting moved to live, won't they give you the option to take out some of your balance, or am I wrong? Saying Gamma, then saying GexBot has us trolling Gamma exposure. All right, have a good weekend, boys. One of the better demonstrations of composure and sticking to your guns that I've watched on stream. GG's. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for being here. Always happy to have you in here. Have a good weekend, man. I'll see you on Monday, or I'll see you in Discord over the weekend. GG's. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You have 5 accounts and I copied 4 together and traded one. Oh, I see. That sucks, man. Maybe you can reach out to their support, and the separate one is being transferred to live. That's really weird. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. That's a tricky situation. I mean, at the end of the day, like, I'm not trying to tilt you or anything, but if you didn't copy them, I think it's kind of just like, you know, you got to deal with it. I mean, at the end of the day, you're not getting cheated any money, you know. You still have your balances. Highly suggested, since the options market influenced the futures drastically, since dealers hedge their positions using futures. Yeah. I'll be honest, man. That's all. That stuff is over my head. Like, I try to keep my trading very simple. I'm sure there's a ton of value in knowing what those what all that means and does, and how it can help your trading. But in my experience, the more I add, for me personally, the more I add and more you know, complexity that I add to my trading, it doesn't help me. I try to really keep it simple. Last stream of the week, we closing out strong. Bro's up another bag, banger after banger. Thanks, Jaws. I appreciate it, man. Yeah. I said it before, I'll say it again. I'm very grateful to be in the green right now. I came into the stream, I don't know if you were here at 1, but I came into the stream down like $900, so we climbed out of the hole. So I'm very grateful. It's been a great week, definitely on stream. So, oh, you literally just got here? How's work, man? Yeah, it was not, dude. If you rewind the stream at 1:30, I was not happy. I was not happy. I mean, I got wrecked. All these trades, everything you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades in the first half of the day. Every single one was a loser. Like I was going nuts. And it was really tilting me because like a lot of them, you know, I think the idea was valid. I just got stopped out like on every single one. And then we came into stream, literally got into a trade like 5 minutes before I got on stream, at 12:55. I think it should be on stream like the very, you know, first 10 minutes or something. We took a quick trade that brought us to like down 600, so chipped away at it. Took another long off 825 that chipped away another like $300, and then we took a 100-point trade earlier from 850s down to 750s. So insane. You've been shuffling papers. I finally got profitable when I took all my indicators off. Me too, Mitch. I've used everything you could think of. Fibs, moving averages, VWAPs, anchored VWAPs, Bollinger Bands. I mean, I've tried, you know, I've been trading for like 5 years, so I've tried everything. And the moment it clicked for me was when I took everything off and I was able to really just focus on price and volume. Because at the end of the day, those are the two things, in my opinion, price, volume, and time, right, are the three, the holy trinity of what moves the market. Obviously the macro sentiment, all those things, you know, are, you know, matter a lot too, obviously, but you know, intraday, short-term trading, those three things in my opinion are what move the market. And if the more simple you can make it, the cleaner you can make your charts to be able to see what's happening, how much volume, at what price, at what time, you know, is the most important thing for me personally. I was down 1200 risking 3k on a stop in the morning. I got lucky, ended up green 2.1k. Now I have to protect it. Nice. Dude, lock it up. Don't protect it, lock it up, man. It's 250 going into a Friday. That's a great day, especially on a tricky day like today. Lock that in. Danny, great trade, bro. Sorry, I've been busy all day. Just checked in. Amazing. Thanks, Todd. Appreciate it, man. No worries at all. How did all the other boys do today? I think it was a mixed bag. I think the general consensus is like most of us were struggling, like myself included. Coming in, like the first half of the day was just an absolute nightmare for me. I know Liam had a decent day. I don't think he was down too much money. I know he made a good bag in Globex last night with Jaws, but I don't think he ended the day in the red too much. I wasn't able to catch Jamie's stream this morning, but I think he was mentioning that he struggled a little bit. Yeah, Liam Cook last night, he took didn't he take a trade on his Lightning Funded for like $500, $600 or something like that? But Todd, I think everybody, it was a rough day, but I think we all managed our risk well. The market has a language. Get off the indicators and learn to speak the language, then add back in. Yeah, I agree. I think that's fair. I like DRT, very simple structure reads. DRT. What is that? DRT. I've never heard of that. Palmetto, how did you make it out, bud? Yeah, did you take any trades today, Chaz? Or you keep your hands off? Oh, you said my Lucid eval is bleeding. My Tradeify was a roller coaster last night, but ended slightly positive. Nice. Yeah, when I got off, when I got off stream, you were up like $300, right? Bradley says I'll hop on and give the TBM recap at end of day. Dealing range theory. Ali Khan, check him out. Dealing range theory. Is that like similar to like auction theory? Mitch says Jaws at this point, full punt on the Lucid on 1A plus setup and just reset. Dude, do not promote that degeneracy. Yeah, glad to hear it, Todd. I think everybody who's streaming, I know, is really enjoying it. At least for myself, I've really enjoyed the last week. I've heard a ton of people in chat say how much they're liking it, so I'm glad. I think as we do it more, you know, we'll catch more momentum and get some more people in here. Did I call this MLC push or didn't I? What'd you say? So he simplified ICT concepts basically. Gotcha. Oh, right. You did say that. Where did my music go? There it is. There's 25 again. Anybody got plans for the weekend? I was really hoping that I would play some golf, but I don't think it's happening this weekend. I woke up yesterday morning at like 5. I had a 6:30 a.m. tee time because I was like itching so bad to play some golf. And I'm like, you know what, I'll get nine holes in before work. I had the first tee time, and I play this course all the time. It's like right up the street from me. And I got down at 6:30. Not a single soul on the course. I was done by I think I was done by like 7:15. Like I speed ran that thing. And I played like one of the best rounds that I've played at that course. I was literally home by 7:30 in the morning, which is wild. Going to golf it up. Nice, Aaron. Yeah, I was hoping to play this weekend. Nobody hit me up. I think I'm just going to chill. I don't really have anything going on. See you on Monday, Danny. Your streams are fire. Thanks, Todd. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I will catch you on Monday, man. GG's. Have a good weekend. You beat Wesley Bryan. I've been watching I gotta catch up on that open series that they've been doing. Their videos are just so long. It's like I don't have time. Like I swear the last video I saw from him and what's his name, Grant, was like a 3-hour video. Like who has time? And it had like 5 million views. I'm like, who has time to sit here and watch this? Like 3 hours? And the fact that they get that many views and the retention is probably insane. They probably just print money off those videos. It's crazy. 4 hours. I'm like, F that. Yeah, dude, I can't do that. Even if you watch it on like 4x speed, you're still like, that's a huge chunk of your day. By the way, for everybody who's still in here, I know it's Friday, market's about to close, so I appreciate you guys all being here, but wondering, for when me and Matt upload videos, do you have any input on when we upload? Like we try to do like every Wednesday, like the long form stuff every Wednesday at 10 a.m. But the more I think about it, I'm like, do we do Wednesdays at like 5 p.m.? You know, wait till the market's closed, wait till people are off of work. Because then I'm thinking, you know, if we upload it in the morning on a weekday, you know, are most people not, one, will they try to save it for later and then most likely not end up watching it? Or I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a good time to keep consistent when we upload. Oh shit. Sorry, Jaws. I missed your chat just last night. No trading for me during the day because of work. You were plus 300, then minus 400, so plus 80. Nice. Made it out unscathed. Today was brutal. Absolutely brutal. All right, it's 2:58. Wrapping up the session. I am going to make an entry. Let's say 7/17, 2026. This is my Notion template, a journal that we started at the start of our stream on Tuesday. Let me know if you want access to this. I can drop a link in the chat so you can add it to your own Notion. What do we have? 471. We traded the NQ. Grade is tough for me because morning was horrible. The recovery once we started stream was immaculate. So I'm gonna give myself a C. Took 6 trades to start off the day. 6 losses. Great recovery going into power hour with a 100-point winner. But our P&L doesn't reflect chased moves and almost tilted. Oh my God. I butchered that. How do you hindsight? Not hind. Okay. What is going on? In hindsight, we should have all right. that's kind of the recap for the day. And I'm gonna read this on Monday so that I remember this. But I mean, what a successful week, guys. Thank you all for being here. All green this week. We are sitting, this is a 50K flex account, funded account. We are sitting at 52,368. So we are up almost 2,400 bucks, which is insane. So thank you all for sticking around. Let me catch up with chat real quick. I'd save to watch later after market. Got it. I don't know what was the best time to closer to end the workday or even 8 p.m. is when I probably see the YouTube notifications. Okay, cool. Question: do you look over the journal entries for the week at the end of the week, or do you go back and look at them all? I look at them every morning before the trading session. So whatever the prior day's journal entry was. Videos are always good. They have helped me in my journey for sure. Appreciate your time and input. Thanks, Aaron. No problem, man. I'm glad they help. We try to provide as much value as we can. So glad you're liking it. All right, guys, it is 3:02. That wraps up the week. This is the final stream for the week. So hope you guys all enjoyed the first week of the new format. We all, from our side of things, I know we all had a ton of fun and are super happy with how everything went and are super excited for the future. So thank you guys for tuning in. I am going to wrap up the stream. Make sure you join the Discord. It's still pretty active over the weekend if you ever want to pop in and say what's up. And I will see you guys at 1 p.m. or I will see you in the chat going into Monday open. So thanks again for tuning in, and we will catch you on Monday. Have a good weekend, everybody.